Chris Rock is really making social media shake after he made a statement concerning Will Smith slap. This is Daily Trends on Penax News, the hub of entertainment. Now, Chris Rock has spoken again concerning Will and Jada's marriage, which most people agree that this is a very weird one for all of us. Now it's been a year since that incident happened at Oscars. Chris Rock, being a comedian, knows what he has to do at that point in time. And Will Smith had to get up, slap him, which was a surprise to many. He was trying to insult Chris Rock back. But Chris Rock, a 51-year-old guy trying to make sure that he's doing his comedy, he's doing his thing, and then all of a sudden he had to spend time 7 minutes at that particular stage. So speaking his mind on Will Smith's slap, and this is very very crazy. Now, more revelations from that particular statement. Let's look at the statement he said concerning Will and Jada. Now, according to Chris Rock, Jada has been having some entanglement to the extent that he feels everyone gets cheated on, but when it comes to Jada's side, it is a different story. Seriously. Now we all know Will and Jada have a very weird relationship, weird marriage, weird kids, weird everything. Now it looks like Chris Rock being in the middle of both of them is really getting some kind of controversy. Now, according to Jada in an interview, Chris Rock has been obsessed with Jada for a period of time, but he is not manly enough to open to her. Which Chris Rock replied saying that he doesn't know anything about Jada. They were once friends, yes, which he agrees. But when it comes to obsession, that is where the question really comes from. Which obsession? Because I don't remember you, I mean, being close to me and all that. All that you can do is to manipulate Will Smith. Will Smith back then wasn't like that until you came to his life. You had so many relationships, sleeping here and there to the extent you had an affair with your son's friend. And you come back and say that um I'm having an obsession with you. You need to deal with yourself. You need to deal with your marriage. Nothing more, nothing less. How do you tell me this story? It's really crazy anyway. But social media has also taken in turn as people are saying that Jada, you really made a mistake. You are rather being obsessed with yourself. Everybody has I mean seen you making controversies from your red round table show, speaking about your life, how you contribute to the family, to the extent you keep your kids on board, you talk to them, you interact with them, and so more. And you come back and then you try to create another controversy. Even at the said interview, you are trying to say that every single time his attention is on you, always on you, nothing else. What exactly is he trying to do? And so, social media, yes, has been shaking once again, thanks to Chris Rock for making another allegation anyway, even though he has made so much allegations with Meghan Markle, the wife of Prince Harry. And so I'm going to read some statements from Facebook because, as I said earlier, social media is on fire. And so, according to Jen, she says that she's really on my nerves. Her self righteous attitude, like she has all the answers and never taking accountability for anything. And yes, news reaching me right now is that Jada's ex, that is August, has also spoken concerning this same entanglement. According to him, he says that yes, they had a relationship. Nothing new, it wasn't anything serious until Will Smith came to the scene. Even though they also had certain ups and downs concerning the marriages and everything. But as I said earlier, it's not anything huge. It wasn't something serious along the line, which means that Jada has been jumping from one man to another. Looking at the statement that Chris Rock said on that Netflix show, Will Smith too was very much hurt about the statement that why would Netflix I mean, give a space to Chris Rock for him to rant about here and there. Now, as we speak, that said show is now the number one on the American show table. Yes, just after the whole show came up, celebrities who were there to grace the occasion spoke out saying that finally he was man enough to speak the truth and all that. So one person also says that she's so full of herself, which I think is true. Sharon Willison says that that is not obsessed, is get it back, get it right. Okay, according to Vanessa Brown, she says that Jada, you laugh at Chris when Will slapped him. Chris got the last laugh and got paid. You could have stopped Will from walking up there. And so that particular show had $40 million. That was the revenue that they had from that particular show. So that should tell you that um, people were there just to make sure that Chris will say something concerning that 1 year incident at Oscars. And so another reader says that I love how she thinks everyone is obsessed with her. She is obsessed with the fact that she needs to pretend that everyone is obsessed with her. Another user says that I used to love her now, but it seems she can't even stand herself or Will. Another school of thought are saying that Will is being manipulated by Jada. Jada can do whatever she can do, but Will on the other side. Now, if you go back to that particular video, you could see that Will was laughing. They were all laughing. They were okay until Jada had to do some facial expression, which gingered Will to get up and then go and slap Chris Rock. And it's true because looking at that said theory, Jada would have been silent enough and least kind of pat him to be cool and all that. So looking at what she did is like, Will, if you don't do it, you're going to face me at home. Seriously. Another user says that he just made $40 million off you. You both deserve what you get. Interesting. Another person says that Chris Rock was assaulted. They are lucky he didn't press charges. There are so many, comments, very interesting ones here. And so, we will do a follow up on this particular story and see whether Jada this time will make another headline on the scene. Stay tuned.